Hey guys, in this video, I'll show you how to move your save data from one modded Nintendo Switch to another. Here I have my Lite Nintendo Switch, which I've been using for about 3 years. I also have a game here, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I want to transfer my save data to a different Switch so I can continue playing on my TV. So let's quickly start the game and check my progress. As you can see, I'm currently at level 55, so I've pretty much finished most of the game already. Everything is working fine. Now let's go ahead and transfer the saves to my new console. Let's get started. So all we need is a USB to Type-C cable. The USB end plugs into your computer, and the Type-C end goes directly into the console, just like this. Now let's go ahead and open the album, where we have our homebrew applications. We'll need the JKSV app. This is the app that manages save data on your Nintendo Switch. As you can see, all my games are listed here. Let's highlight Skyrim, press A, and create a new backup by pressing the Y button. I'll name it Skyrim so it's easier to find later. If you buy a console from our store, JKSV comes pre-installed as a standard app since we use the latest hats pack for our builds, so it should always be there. If for some reason you don't have JKSV, you can easily download it. Just search online and install the app. Once the backup is finished, you can see it right there, the skyrim.zip archive. Now we can quit JKSV by pressing the Home button. Next, let's go back to our apps and open the USB file transfer app. This app will connect the Switch to our PC, and the console will appear as a USB drive, allowing us to copy files directly between our PC and the Switch. On the computer, you'll see a folder called Nintendo Switch. Open it and you'll be able to access the SD card. Inside, find the JKSV folder and double-click on it. Next, locate the Skyrim folder, and here you'll see the archive skyrim.zip. Just copy it to your desktop, and now you have your save files. Now we can press the Home button on the Nintendo Switch. This will disconnect the console from the PC. After that, we can unplug the Type-C cable, since we don't need this console anymore. Now let's grab our new console and see what we have on it. As you can see, we have Mortal Kombat here, but Skyrim isn't installed yet. So before we can transfer the save files, we'll need to install the Skyrim game first. To do that, I'm going to use the DBI application. I already have a video on my channel showing how to install games using DBI, so if you're not familiar with the DBI app, feel free to check out that video for a full tutorial. Now let's go to our computer and open the Nintendo Switch folder. You'll notice it looks a bit different this time, since we are using DBI app. We'll need the SD card install folder. I already have Skyrim on my computer, so let's open the folder and copy the game to the Nintendo Switch. Quick tip, I made a mistake here, which you'll see later in the video. When dealing with multiple files, it's better to copy them one by one. First the game, then the DLCs, and finally, any updates. This ensures the game installs properly on your console. Once the game is installed, press the Home button on the Nintendo Switch. This will disconnect the console from your PC. And just like that, Skyrim now appears on our dashboard. Now it's time to transfer our save data to the new console. But first, we need to open the JKSV app and create new save data for Skyrim. Press X to create save data for Player 1. That's my username on this console. Then, select Skyrim and press A. This will create the save data for the game. Once that's done, we can close the app and reconnect the Nintendo Switch to the PC using the USB file transfer app we used earlier. By the way, you might notice that JKSV on this red console looks a bit different. That's because this is the latest version, while my Nintendo Switch Lite is on version 19.0, which is quite old. I never updated it since all my games were working fine. Even though the versions are different, the app still works perfectly. Alright, back on the computer, open the Nintendo Switch folder. As you can see, the console is connected again as an SD card. Inside, we have the JKSV folder we just created for Skyrim. Open the Skyrim folder. It's empty right now. We'll simply drag and drop the Skyrim.zip archive that we transferred from the Lite console earlier. And that's it. Once the file is copied, press the Home button on the Switch. This will disconnect the console from the PC. Alright, now let's go back to the JKSV app. Select Skyrim. Choose Skyrim.zip archive and press the Y button. This will restore your save data on the new console. You'll need to press and hold A for a few seconds. And just like that, your save data is successfully backed up to the new console. Now let's quit the JKSV app and launch Skyrim to check if the save data transfer was successful. Remember earlier when I mentioned the mistake I made? Here's what happened. I got an error. This happens because the save data and the game versions don't match. The save data is from the Anniversary Edition of Skyrim, but I accidentally installed the Special Edition on the new console. That means the items and progress from my Anniversary Edition save aren't available in the Special Edition, so the save data cannot be loaded. But don't worry, it's an easy fix. I just updated the game using DBI and installed the Anniversary Edition DLC, and now everything works perfectly. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to purchase a modded console, check out our website. We have consoles available from time to time. We offer free shipping anywhere in Canada and the U.S., and for worldwide shipping, there's a small additional fee.